Now let's proceed up.
Answer A.
Read the voice. Your answer, it must be letter A. Number one, he said, having a deep emotional connection to her surroundings, natural. We have natural already. Look, we have grass, wild, over, sands. Do we have emotional? Yes, her heart were hiding there. And she makes simile like the sweetest music related to her. Do you feel it? And here we have nature again. She felt the future of starring. Letter B and C and D don't mention any connection naturally. She describes something around her, but not nature. Feel it? Letter C, a trap. We have rattle. Keep us rattle of her wagon. Here we have nature, but there is no any emotional connection at all. Feel
Yes.
emotion affectedness or anything else. So letter A has a lot of supporting details.
Yes.
That is. Now let's jump. Now, what is your answer?
I still don't know.
Always find the fact in the answer, supported or not. He said these facts. What are the facts?
Yeah.
That's it. So all of these facts.
Yeah.
So they used agricultural techniques developed by these people. Now check. The crops cultivated by were not suited. Did you mention that in the about crops at all?
Is it C?
So B is wrong. Again,
No,
farms
it's not.
were widely used in regions outside. He didn't mention any
No, no, no.
no support.
C is wrong.
Euro-American farmers only began to organize the
Mm,
benefits.
It's wrong.
Wrong.
So it's A.
Those farmers learned techniques from other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or not?
Yes.
Now, the next one.
Is it D?
Letter D, wrong. It's not supported by the text. Most would be unimpressed by him. So, where is any information mentioned that? We give you something not mentioned there. Some dislike how thoroughly he discussed it, wrong. But why you didn't catch about the shuffled appearance, messy appearance? Many have come to tolerate him. What means it tolerate? To accept to deal with people, despite you hate the style. See, if you find any person, his style is strange to you, but you deal with him. Tolerance, because accept the other people's opinions and behavior, despite you hate that. Yes or no?
Mm.
That's it. And of course, we have a lot of information about the shuffled appearance exactly. Look for the hat is, you see, uncommonly capacious. Think and solo it seems to be supported by his ears and eyebrows, and it has a fair look. All of these? Yes or no?
Yes.
And of course, let it be, it does not. Now let's go to the next.
Is it A or B?
Number one, what is the hypothesis? He said to test the hypothesis.
Okay, wait.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So it can be less informative than the presentation of multiple perspectives in a non-competitive format. So we need something to support that. He mentioned in C, which is correct. On average, participants who watched the panel correctly answered more questions about the issue than those who answered more or not. Those who watched the debate or the single commentator did. Each version featured a debate with opposing views. A panel of three commentators with various views or a single commentator. Yes or no?
Yes.
Feel it? So letter C it could be is correct, but why B is wrong?
They didn't say.
Participants perceived the commentators in the panel as more knowledgeable. So do we have any information here to mention that?
No.
That is the point, so it's out of context.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, now let's jump to the next one. Again, complete and take care. Therefore, based on these facts, cause and effect, businesses would recognize what? Let's read.
Is it B or D?
Not exactly, because he said, therefore what? Cause. So they found something opposite. He said, however, he said,
Okay, so it's A then.
adapted, so that is, so interperson benefits of
Yeah.
some,
A.
as he said, increase the sense of belonging, resulting in lead to greater job satisfaction and benefits employees and employers. And he said here may offset, just like balanced the negative effects, which means just like it can remove the negative effects. Feel it? And this happens already. So imagine that you are working and your mother entered your room, interrupted to ask about your health, to ask for A good drink to use or to drink. So that it gives you just she is still with you. She gives the belonging this way. So let
Okay.
that's fine. Letter B is not supported. Didn't mention to maximize productivity. Employers should be willing to interrupt employees frequently through the day. That is a fact here. It is therefore based on these facts. I didn't mention about frequent interruptions. That's it. So B and C and D not supported. So always put this a question need. So now do you understand it? Therefore, cause and effect. But what is the cause? The previous sentence exactly. This one. So they have found. And always found the transition words to help here. However, so this part opposite to this part. If you don't understand anything here, make it opposite. That's fine. Now let's jump.
I don't really
Number one, we need to know are is voice. What is the assertion? The asserted was primarily motivated by financial opportunities. Just means he found the financial opportunities in confiscation of their estates, which evidence proves that. That is a point. Look for letter C. The year before enacting the enactment, Henry commissioned a survey of the value of what? Church holdings in England. And then it tells you details about what are the holdings, the work performed by sheriffs, shops, and ministers, magistrates began that in January and was swiftly completed by the summer. يبقى commissioned about the holdings or not? Yes, so financial opportunities. So he confiscated everything. So he was looking for the value of their holdings that could help him to find money financially. Yes or no?
Yes.
The other contents out of the assertion. That's why we found the assertion of historians. not something else. Imagine.
Yes.
Of course, if the text is in historical context, you must find some vocab to help me. Number one, what means it to annul? So do you remember this word? Yeah, so here to annul, it's a common word that means announce officially. So he refused to announce officially his marriage to Catherine. So he makes him angry. So you refused to announce officially my marriage. All right, I will kill you and confiscate all the states and let you be out of the church. Imagine it. That's it. And of course, the closure of Salic monsters. But we need a question, the answer related to the question. That's why. So letter C is correct. So A
Okay.
it does not support the assertion. All right. Now let's go to the next. What's the conclusion? We need the conclusion. Now let me help you. Found it must be letter B. Number one, what is the conclusion? This is the mere presence of anger may not affect the reader's perception here, who saw the control view. You see, who saw the
Yes.
anger stated the review as slightly more help, means slightly more help. So it is not negatively affect. But whereas participants who saw the high rated as less helpful. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what is here? Attitude toward the reviewed product. It's less or not? It's less. How about the high? How about the low? Look for the low. Look for the high. Low anger. He said helpful or not? Yes. It's black. Is the bigger one. So here, no anger control. If so the black is more than this one. If so low anger, it tells you it's helpful. Yes or no?
Yes.
That's why. So they found the opposite to what is perceived. That's it. So letter B it is correct. Found it?
Yes.
Something else. Letter C it's opposite. We saw the low anger, a slightly more helpful. We saw the control review did. This is related to the graph, no? So it's opposite. Feel it?
Yeah.
So point is, what is the conclusion and the focus on it. That's it. Now, how about this question? Sometimes we can use a passage to help you to find the answer because the graph came to support something in the paragraph itself. So any answer opposite to the paragraph, wrong. Opposite to the graph, wrong. That's it. Feel it?
Yes.
Now we'll answer this one and then we'll finish. Don't worry.
Is it D?
So letter D is the best answer, but we need evidence. They in
Okay.
the crawl traps as we are in ours. So we humans are in crawl traps. Yes or no?
Yes.
Commiserating each other woe. So we have woe, so crying and sadness. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. And of course, here he mentioned a lot. So letter D is correct. And now we'll keep the rest for your homework. Make sure to answer all the question as homework.
Inshallah. I have quizzes this week, like midterm, so it's gonna be hard for me a bit.
I told you do not study them in a cumulative setting in office. When you find any 10 minutes, answer one or two, three questions.
Yeah, I know, I don't skip
Yeah.
it. I answer, but I don't answer that much. I answer like 15 questions, 20 questions, but then I go study my other subject for school.
I need you to be adaptable to the reading, the context, the ideas, the questions. The answer,
Yeah.
I don't care, we'll answer together, but I like you to read more. The problem,
Yeah.
how to train your brain to be under stress of reading in a short time. The problem is
Yeah.
the time. It is.
Yeah.
So you still have a lot of pages, answer as much as you can. And then now a small break and work start.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks so much for your time and your patience.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too, inshallah.
Thanks.